Okay, finally back from the wilderness. I had such a lovely time and such a stress-free week. So I figured, why not read some Sarah Boone text? Face is a little redder. My hair's a little blonder. None of that matters. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Oh, good. I think the cat's definitely got into it. I think this bang is supposed to go this way. Maybe. Luckily, it could never look too bad for Sarah. All right, I think this is it. Let's go. Hello, everyone. How are you doing?
Good, and you?
I'm doing well. Welcome, Suma. Welcome back.
Hi, thank you.
Been a couple weeks since we've seen you. Derek, welcome back again from last week, I guess. It feels like I've been gone a lot longer, but also I had to spend a couple days reading all the comments when I got back, catching up, so that like made it feel less longer. But yeah, it was a good little vacation. So we're going to be starting tonight with Jail Text Part 4, and we only got about a half hour of texts that I've pre-recorded. I recorded a lot more, but I only got a half hour edited. So I guess we will just want to say also thank you, everyone. We hit 2,000 people, so that was cool. Subscribers.
It was fast. I feel like
it was going up, and I was actually watching it the morning we left for fishing because I noticed it was at like 1,900. And it had been 1,800 the day before. I was like, oh, okay. And so I kept swiping and refreshing, and it was going up and up. And I was like 19 or like 2 away. And then we had the problem with the Explorer in Brewster where it wasn't starting. It turned out to be a relay. But during those 20 minutes of troubleshooting, it skipped past 2,000. So I did not get the screenshot, which I was like, I've been swiping all morning for this.
How can you look away?
Yep. All right, let's get this going here.
February 2nd, 2024, 12:56 p.m. Outgoing.
We're starting with the last few messages from last week that we didn't get to, with the repeat of this one.
To Brian Boone. Subject, hot meals. Please, the cutoff date is today to order. Please, Brian. I feel I've waited so long and I'm hungry. Please understand and order so I can finally have on Sunday. I won't ask any more about these. Please. Burger and wings meal. Wings only meal.
Yes, DLV brings up a great point. Let's get Suma to 1,000 in this stream. She's only 10 away. Her link should be in the description, or just click on her name in the title of the video. Yes, let's get this done. Let's get her past 1,000. And then we've got, how many do you need, Derek?
Oh, just like 900 and...
Oh, we got this.
990.
Just like 990. We only need 990 for Derek. Okay.
We know where everyone lives.
February 3rd, 2024, 12:19 p.m. Outgoing to Brian Boone. Subject, called his son on his phone. Add funds. Please add funds to his phone. I had to make 3 calls to find out he was out of credits when he asked you last night. Please enable our phone calls. Please make sure it's charged with the ringer on. When you
I don't understand this, what she's talking about here. So aren't all the calls collect from jail?
I think there's some kind of like credit system that they have.
Yeah, I thought you had to pay for it.
Well, it seems you have to pay. Well, there must be some kind of collect, but I mean,
yeah, I think there's some system that they use that's less expensive, maybe.
Because the only reason I say that is in the Lorne phone calls, he was begging Emma and Winnie, well, same person, to put credits so he could call, and sometimes they usually didn't, and in those cases he had to call collect.
So, because she said, well, if she's here's what I'm confused by. If she's making the calls, it's ringing, right? But then so he's not picking up. Like, I don't understand how you get to the point of the call ringing through 3 times if you're out of credits, right? So I think our son's just ignoring the calls.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Because or else, like, what happens when he hits the button to answer? Then it disconnects. Like, it doesn't make any sense. But yeah, that's my.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure Tanika knows, but that doesn't help us if she's not here.
Tanika! Well, Tanika. Said her name 3 times. She should be here now.
Should be here.
Go out today for cigarettes and a rum. Buy him his own charger. He really would like after we talk the.
One more comment. I have been adding mod status to a bunch of people, and basically, I'll give you the wrench. The mod. I just can't wrench up everyone. I need to be sure that you understand that Lorne Armstrong, he's a pedophile, but it's a joke. So you don't start removing people's chat comments in the.
Yeah, he's very touch and go.
Yeah. So if somebody starts saying, talking about their penis or something, right? He's quoting Lorne. So, yeah.
About it, you to enable my opportunities to call him on his phone.
Excellent. We only need 9 more.
Please purchase a charger. Please enable our phone calls. Thank you for understanding and awaiting your assistance.
How does he not have his own charger either? That doesn't make any sense.
He does.
I mean, this isn't the mid 2000s where everyone's got their own Nokia specialty prong plug. Everything charges on mini USB, USB-C, or iPhone.
Lightning cable, yeah.
3rd, 2024, 2:33 p.m. Incoming from Philip Paulson. Subject regarding, hi, what's happening?
Hey, I just added 50 to your account, and that's all. So now he's at the shooting range. You can see here in the background. Do for right now.
That's where he is.
I will order the new book once this one's
on the firing range.
I have a lot going on personally, so this is not a priority. I will let you know when things change. Hope you're doing well and keeping up your spirits. Love you.
February.
They look a lot alike, her and her brother.
Yeah, they're genetically identical. But I feel so bad for her brother at these points. I mean, other than the fact that he keeps writing her, which I would just ignore it.
Right, but we can't really fault him for that. I mean,
yeah, but I imagine Kayla never writes, so I can't imagine that they have a good relationship. Doesn't sound like it.
No, I don't think. I mean, he's pretty tough with her. I think. I don't know. I mean, not tough, but not as.
He is, but he's always he's not even being direct with it. He's saying, I have a lot going on personally, right? So I can't do all the stuff you want. And she just blows past it all. Yeah. But what about my delicious delights?
I know. I wonder if he's doing that because if I were him, I would be doing that just to see the response I know I'm going to get. So I feel absolved from all responsibility.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. That's how I would see it. But he knows the response he's going to get,
Here we go. $5. Polynomial purebred. I really started liking G. Oh, is this
just the type?
Yeah, polynomial has a problem with the thumbs.
That's the secret. You have to sub.
She got this slippery thumb. She got the baby oil on her hands, just like Jessica, or not Jessica, Jamie, when she's on camera, and it goes. That's baby oil. I really started liking Suma's content once I subbed. Well, that's good.
Thanks,
Did you not like it before you subbed? Is that because that's how that sentence reads to me? Kidding. Thank you very much. Priority. I will let you know when things change. Hope you're doing well and keeping up your spirits. Love you.
February 3rd, 2024, 8:24 p.m. Outgoing to Philip Paulson. Subject regarding, hi.
Also, she's very disrespectful when she's always saying, I have no family, no money, no anything. Your living brother is helping you, and you still have your son that you torture. So those are both definitely blood relatives.
And you have plenty of people sending you money.
Yes.
By the way.
What's happening? This is crazy. I started asking for this book almost 2 months ago. Do about it or anything, huh? I'm in jail, Philip. I cannot keep asking for. Why did you put $50 on here? That's almost 5,000. What do you need all those for if you're writing? Please transfer some to me so I can pray and work in the meantime while this book is returned again and reordered again. Understand, none of this delay helps me. I'm doing everything I can to prepare what I can without the book. Share some of the credits, please.
Total ungrateful so far as well. Like, such a...
That is so disgusting.
He just said he's got a lot going on. Can't deal with your shit.
It's one less something I have to get. There's so much I can be doing, including communicating with you, to prosper and succeed in getting out of here. It costs message, which exhausted what you gave me. I'm tired of doing to see how you are and what's the status of everything. This book is everything. What about the pictures you were mailing? I pray you're okay. You don't tell me much.
He just told you enough. He just told you a lot is going on. You're not a priority. And you're hassling about pictures. She's so selfish. Even the next line.
I call 100 times until you eventually answer.
He's busy. You call 100 times.
She's like, he's busy, but she is in prison in jail against her will, not by her choice. It's not fair.
No, it's not fair. Sarah needs to be free. She needs to succeed in getting out of here. She should have just started digging like in Shawshank Redemption. Like, she's going to be in there long enough.
That's a good idea. She should.
I think she's too lazy for that.
And then hopefully the tunnel collapses on her as she's going through it. He has health concerns, work, family, angry. Yes, Helen B. Hope Philip learned if nothing is good enough for Sarah, nothing is what she should get. Brian is getting his PhD in this as we speak.
Yeah. I would love to hear what Kayla says to her brother about her.
I bet she hates her.
Absolutely. I'm sure she hated her long before this incident.
Yeah.
You know.
Like, I would imagine, like, how could you get along with this person? That's an in-law.
It's so much sadder for him that this is his, like, closest living relative, you know? This monster.
Yeah, but now he can just pretend she's dead.
Hopefully.
Right? So,
yeah.
This is the woman. Oh, I want to hear the rest of that sentence there, seriously. This is the woman who kept...
Are you Jamaican?
Have you returned the book yet? Understand as I do with you. Help and see my helplessness. Unfair position. This is my life for me. Thank you.
Unfair position. You're in jail because you murdered somebody.
She doesn't belong in there.
She acts like this is like a DUI that nobody got injured in, and she's being held without arraignment.
Yeah, like they just plucked her off the street for some random thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
February 4th, 2024, 9:39 p.m. Outgoing to Boone. Subject, sunny day, Sunday scripture. So I said, oh, that I had wings like a dove. I would fly away and be at rest. Psalm 55, verse 6. Today, in your comments about my case, you know nothing about, telling you and
immediately to the anger after the Bible verse.
Nasty.
Didn't be at all in any way. Fly away from misunderstanding, unloving, and uncaring. Going the extra mile to make sure you do. Every day and including you. One day, I'll fly away. Leave all this to everything your father tells you. Don't believe everything he says. Of love with him.
And that kind of sounds like alienation, right? She's always accusing Brian of turning her son against her.
Accuses everyone of what she does.
Yeah, I think I had the same thought because when I was out on the boat, I had some time to reflect. The same thought I had for both Lorne and Sarah. Lorne, they both think everyone is exactly like them. and does the same things as them. Sarah believes that everyone is doing all this stuff behind her back, so it makes it okay for her to do it. Lorne believes everyone's attracted to minor kids. They just don't admit it, and we're all hypocrites, right? Because of course the famous line,
sexy. Hello.
In the Casey line, Casey calls. What does he say? Derek. He says, "Oh, come on! You're telling me if it was legal to have sex with a 17-year-old, you wouldn't?" Yeah. And this is when he's 52. Just so yeah, they don't understand that they are thinking outside the norms of society, and that is the reason everyone disagrees with them. Not because we're hypocrites, because
right. That's why she doesn't trust anyone, because she knows she lies constantly.
Yeah, she's always doing double speak to people. She's like, they're going behind, they're attacking me, just like she does.
Are you texting about me?
Yeah. Is that about me?
Yeah.
Bling, bling.
He doesn't care, nor has he ever.
Yeah, 17-year-old
and
kid.
Lies about everything. Yeah. Every story has two sides. Fly away. I love you no matter what. February 5th, 2024, 8:11 p.m. Incoming from Philip Paulson. Subject.
Derek, do you have blonde hair?
No.
Oh, then it could be 3.
He's Dominican.
He's not Dominican.
I'm
Colombian.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He probably looks like Pablo Pascal or whatever his name is. Well, what's the guy that played? Yeah, that's his name, right? The actor.
Yeah, the actor.
Yeah, Pedro Pascal. That's what Pedro. I don't know. Who do you look like? Give us a hint.
I don't know. I'd have to ask my wife. I'm not sure.
Okay, well, ask her and tell us by the end of the stream.
All right, I'll ask her.
Starting book ordered.
Your damn book will be there on the 10th. Order number 111-6502. You're welcome for the $50 I put on your account. You are so ungrateful. It's the last thing I'm going to do for a while. And no, I am not going to transfer credits that I need to read your messages. I'll talk to you later. Hope all is well. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Philip. Thank you. Oops, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. I was looking for the applause. Let's all give Philip a round of applause for sticking up for himself, finally, and standing up to Philip, or to Sarah, while I try and find the applause meter.
Only Brian could learn.
Brian's doing the passive-aggressive.
Yeah.
Yep.
Your damn book will be there.
February 6, 2024, 10:12 a.m. Outgoing to Philip Paulson. Subject. Regarding book ordered. Super miscommunication on my end. I thought you meant 50 credits in messages telling me I had to wait for the other book to be returned before you could order it. I didn't know you put $50 on my account.
Bullshit. This is all bullshit. What did she think they were talking about earlier when he said I put 50? Like he's put it on other accounts before or something? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that's BS.
She's just playing dumb, which is hard for her because she's so smart.
Very smart.
Very smart.
I was in the negative, so thank you for it. I checked my account this morning and saw your deposit. Thank you.
What time did he send his message? What was it? It was
super miscommunication.
8:11 p.m. last night, and she sent this at 10:12. So, do you think? Oh, so she got up and checked her account before she probably read his message, or I don't know. No, she already yelled at him about it. So, I don't get it.
Than this book. I never asked for anything.
No, shut up.
You're always kind. Other book to be returned before you could order it. I didn't know you put $50 on my account. I was in the negative, so thank you for it. I checked my account this morning and saw your deposit. Thank you. That's what I really needed other than this book. I never asked for anything.
What? That's all she is ever doing is asking for shit. How could you be this blind about what you do? I never asked for anything. She literally ended the last message with an ask. Can you please put money, transfer money? I need this book.
No, she didn't.
This is where, electronic messaging
Really?
is going to
Really?
bite her
No,
in
she
the
didn't.
ass. Somebody wrote in the comments the other day, what instead of futuristically, she does it's what was it? Prioristically. So,
Prioristically?
it was so good.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yes, I'll have to find out who put that in there. But prioristically, I was like, yes. And she, the person commenting said, "Oh, I didn't mention what I was towards." And I was like, "No, it works. It works no matter what." She just hasn't thought of it yet.
That's right. Yeah.
She'll probably be like, "That sounds like a stupid word."
Like, that sounds like a fancy word. And I think I've been saying just prior this whole time.
Let's turn X-Derek up a little bit. Or can you get next to your microphone there, X-Derek?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was. Yeah.
You're laying back like Lorne on your.
Here. I got it. I got it.
Okay.
How about now?
Yeah. Okay. Everyone. Yeah. Everyone here, X-Derek now. Okay. That's good.
You're always kind, ending your messages asking if there's anything I need. That's the $1 million question. And I'm sad you called me ungrateful. Never.
Shut up. Her parents must have really reinforced a double standard in the kids, and Sarah was the princess of everything, and they treat her like it.
I don't know. I think she was just born evil.
Yeah, and could you treat a kid like Sarah well? I bet they hated her too.
Yeah, that's the
And
feeling.
Do we have any information of what her childhood was like?
Apparently, her father died when she was in high school, I believe, and her mother died, I think, when she was about 20. I think her father was a drinker. I'm not sure, and I mean, it would kind of make sense. And she has a half sister that she just doesn't know, I guess. Her father was from Yonkers, and her mother's from Georgia, or sure,
Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah,
I
Atlanta, Georgia.
understand.
Her mother was a nurse, I think, and died of breast cancer. And there's nothing like of interest, really. It's just
Right, just normal.
They were alive and then they died.
I hate the fact that she's from Yonkers.
Me too.
That's where I grew up. I grew up in the Bronx and then in Yonkers.
Me too.
Yeah. So. So 2/3 of this stream are New Yorkers.
All the boogie down.
Boogie down.
Yeah. Well, I've been to New York. Okay. I've been at Times Square. No, I went there for a semester. The January semester, right? It's 1 month course, and then last week we went to New York for financial markets or whatever. But I was a college kid. Obviously, I don't have a lot of money. This is 2002, and all the rest of the class, who I feel like were well funded by relatives or whatever, but I actually didn't feel like we should be sitting down for a $50 lunch or every time, right? Yeah. Going out anywhere. So then every time they would be like, "Oh, let's go to this restaurant. Let's go to this restaurant." I'd always just like beeline for the closest Burger King or McDonald's. I'd go in there. I'd be like, "I'll take 2 Whopper Juniors. Let's go." And then I'd go back to the restaurant after eating. I'm nice and filled for the rest of the day. And they're getting their tabs. And I'm like, I spent $6. Beat that. But then I ended up losing a 20 on the subway.
Yeah, I see.
Somersaults or something. I don't know. I was really drunk.
I was also very surprised for some reason that her father was from Yonkers. Yeah. Like, how did he get himself mixed up in this whole situation?
Yeah.
I'm happy with whatever crumbs, crust, morsels. Dare you. I'm used to nothing and everything being taken. I know. That too. I gave you everything you needed to get this book right the first time in November. What did I do wrong? But yet
Did this start as an apology?
Yes, it did.
She can't help herself.
In so many words, just look at this.
Yes.
I'm happy with whatever crumbs, crusts, morsels.
And then, like, how dare you? How dare he? He can dare. He can dare. If he's the one giving you money, he can dare do anything he wants. And he can tell you how he feels. He feels you are ungrateful. It is his interpretation of it. It doesn't mean you aren't grateful, but that's how it's coming across, Sarah.
The one being called ungrateful. From you, not Brian and my son. For what? Hoping you drop food off? From? Underneath waiting something good falls?
I really wish we had the rest of the sentence. What is she saying? Like he's gonna drop food off from the airplane or something?
She's as if she. When I think it's like she's under the table while he's eating.
Gotcha.
Like a dog. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a dog.
That's right. And not too over dramatic or anything, you know.
No. This isn't hyperbole at all.
Obviously the way things are.
So yeah, she's just getting the scraps of everyone that's beating her down.
You're in prison, Sarah. That's all you should get for murder.
Yeah. Well, no, she didn't murder. It was not intentional. No malicious content.
Mom
what
used
did
to
she say
say
about her mother? Sorry.
I think she just says like mom used to say or something. I don't know. The sentence is cut off. So
Okay. Kelly G said something like, mom used to feed them like a mama bird.
Ugh.
Yeah. Gross. Yeah.
And
sorry.
today, I have to clean the bathroom from the dorm to be able to read my messages earlier for the almost 5,000 credits you have. I hope it's not used for unnecessary meanness.
And he cleared it up at the beginning.
Yes.
That it's not.
That's what I was
credits.
thinking too.
She's already blanked herself with her hate. And where has he been mean? The only thing he said was, your damn book is on its way. I'm busy. I'm not doing anything. I'm not sending anything for a while. He wasn't even that rude as he could have been.
No, for someone who beggars can't be choosers, she's pretty nasty.
Mm-hmm.
She never asked for anything, Suma.
I know.
Ever.
Just the crumbs.
Just the crumbs. The morsels.
Yeah.
0.
0.
I have 0.
Live life for me in the real world. And always and forever and ever 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 and ever. I am grateful for everything.
So Hazel Eyes said she wants his credits. Sorry, I interrupted you.
No, go ahead.
And I'm just wondering, because I remember that we talked about it on Tanika's, but I was kind of like, half doing that, half doing something else.
Gotcha.
I don't remember exactly, but that's what it is. It's like the credits for the calls or something, or maybe the emails. She'll explain it, I hope.
Well,
or do you know already?
That's what she say earlier. She's like, he put $50 on his account so he can read her stupid messages, and she wants him to move the money over. Right? Okay. That's not asking for the money. That's
she's never asked for anything. Obviously, I just wasn't sure if that was clear. Okay.
The same company is still holding the money, right? So it's not really asking.
What's the big deal? I mean, when she was trying to get him about the bond, she was like, "So you don't have to pay it. No one has to know where you're going to be, what your address." And it's like, this is all wrong. And she's telling him like, Cashman is going to tell you this, but she's a liar. Her brother was like,
It's not like anyone's even going to pay for it anyway. Yeah. It's my rights, which it's not.
She can accomplish something while she's sitting there. That's.
I'm pretty sure Florida has no bond for murder. Maybe it's for first degree only. But there was that one guy on JCS.
Would be ripped.
The guy that shot at the other car. I don't know. You guys watch JCS, right? I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the one where he's like, was complaining about the music, and he gets out and just shoots at the car like 7 times and kills one of the kids. And he's like,
I may not have
"Oh, you're not." Its name is Michael something. It's an old one, but bond denied. Period. Okay, yes. Yeah, she's just doing all this nonsense as well with that bond later, which I have those recorded, not edited, to just drag this shit out. What does she think? She's going to be on home release with an ankle bracelet? You're right. She killed somebody in her home.
The second she got free, she'd be running the streets.
And she killed somebody in her home. Home confinement doesn't work. She could still kill somebody.
Absolutely.
That's a good point. Yeah. I didn't think of that.
She didn't even have a weapon. She had a suitcase.
So she wasn't gonna. You killed a man with a suitcase. She was not going to ever get this. This was never going to happen.
Never.
Why she had to pursue it, I do not know.
Because of injustice. Because she doesn't think. She thinks as soon as the right people hear this, America is going to rise up, in protest that Sarah Boone.
She's a survivor and she's fighting for other survivors.
Yes.
My bad. I forgot for a second.
What was the other?
She murdered him with the suitcase. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I mean, that's gangster.
Poor George.
And I am fully convinced. Oh, go ahead.
No, it's just that George is a very sweet.
Yeah, poor George, you were saying.
Yeah.
I am also convinced after thinking about it further, even on the boat, that Sarah 100% did not believe he was going to die, but recorded it because she the next morning was planning on doing her same, like where she recorded him on cameras for the message for the court or something. And Sarah is good. And Sarah never does anything wrong. And she has 2 dogs, right? She was going to make him do all that shit in the suitcase the next morning after he's had 12 hours to think about it, and negotiate the terms of his release. And she's going to be able to, reset the dynamic. Oh, okay, you know what? You're going to have to agree to this and this and this, because she's so stupid, though, that she didn't realize you're going to die. But 100%, that's my feeling now. Who knows if she figured it out that night? I believe that less than she just actually passed out thinking I'll torture him all night.
I wouldn't say I passed out. I just fell asleep because I'm so exhausted all the time.
Yeah.
Yes.
I always think that she recorded this the way she recorded a lot of the evidence that she was compiling, which made her look terrible.
Right.
And I think that to Sarah saying to him, this is when because for choking me, or this is how I feel when you choke me, to her, that's proof, evidence that he's choked her. And she does it in these too. She's like writing Brian all this nasty shit. And then she's like, and now we have it in writing. And it's like, yeah, we do. But that's not how this works, Like, you can't taunt someone in a suitcase and say, that's how I feel when that doesn't make it true. It doesn't matter. I mean.
And it's like with Amber Heard, right? She wanted her therapist notes in there. Well, that's hearsay. And she's like, well, no, it's prior records. And her stupid attorney going, well, it's not hearsay. It's not given for proof. Proof of the matter asserted, or truth of the matter asserted. Like, well, then what else are you bringing it in for, idiot? Yeah. You're bringing it in to say, oh, she said it way back then. And liars they don't have a history of lying. Liars don't do that. They only start, just like Lorne. Lorne told his last lie when he was 10, and then he told some lies after that, but he's really getting back into not lying.
For you health-wise, life-wise, happy-wise, I guess you'll talk to me. Bye for you for whatever I did other than try to better my current circumstances whenever God's to let me go from this school of hard knocks. Watch out for my V-Day card I sent telling you how grateful I am, how much I hate spending Valentine's Day here. Thank you. Hope you still send pictures.
Spending Valentine's Day in prison. That's like one of the least it's like probably like President's Day. Who gives a shit? Like, you know what I mean? There's no decorations unless you're in a kid's classroom. There's not a whole lot of decorations. Unless you're in retail, there's no special sale that you're pimping up. It's just so stupid. Like the way she attaches all this sentimental value as if it's real, like a loss, like an injury. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Powder Dusty gifted 10 Hear Me Out memberships. Thank you very much.
How dare you make me spend Arbor Day in prison?
What do you want? Now I should say the memberships, I set them up, but I didn't really make anything with them yet. But then when I went to
I didn't even know you had membership.
Well, it said, hey, your thing is approved, and then so it goes, hey, you can turn it on. So I clicked it, and then I was like, oh, I haven't set anything up. So then I went to turn it off, and he goes, if you do this, memberships will be canceled for everyone, and you will not be able to get it back. I was like, well, I can't turn it off now. I think there is created, I think, Lornographers and then Boonologists and maybe Bromo Gang or something. I don't know. But there are some members-only videos out there. It's probably just the old stuff that was my personal stuff that I just put on members only.
I know. I was thinking about it because I was like, am I going to do that? Because then I feel like I'm going to have like 2 layers. Like one is going to be don't get your hopes up membership. And then there's like the, don't hold your breath.
Well, we could
do it. Yeah.
I think I'd be interested to know like a members only stream if they have the same restrictions on copyright stuff. Like if they ban it or I mean if it's behind a membership wall, then it shouldn't be
it's true.
But yes, thank you for the memberships, Powdered Dusty. I don't know if you want to everyone go check his channel out. I always have fun arguing with her. He always puts me in check. He's the one guy who's not hesitant to tell me to shut up when I'm on his panel and tell me I'm arguing with them and that I don't know what I'm talking about, even though I feel like I know what I'm talking about. But yes, 7 members to go for Suma. Let's get that.
Right.
Seven more, I think somebody said. And let's go, X Derek and Suma. Yeah, X Derek, what's your count at? Are you
I'm real close.
Okay.
Any second now.
Any second.
February.
Do you still go by Flow State, Powder Dusty? Or is it now just the Powder Dusty? Well, anyway.
6th, 2024.
Put your link in the channel if you want, Powdered.
10:43 a.m. Outgoing to Brian Boone. Subject: why would you tell my son? I am shocked by your idiotic, egregious decision to tell my son about my case. Why would you do that? And nonetheless, with your incomplete understanding, your hurtful guessing, I called him to talk about Valentine's Day and be able to receive an actual card this year rather than me being lied to again like you and he did together last.
Like if you have to ask for the card, what's the point even at that point, right? Do you guys ever ask for cards?
Never.
No, and I hope I don't get them because then I'm like, well, shit, I didn't send them one. And
yeah, I wish all holidays and gifts were just monetary, like Venmo. There you go. My mom did remind me a lot, but that's because she's very sentimental about this. And she loves balloons. She always wanted a balloon for Mother's Day, and it was Mother's Day. It wasn't birthday. It's Mother's Day.
If I gave my mother a balloon for Mother's Day, she would beat me.
She beat you?
Maybe. I mean, she wouldn't, but balloon.
I got in the habit then of buying non-Mother's Day balloons. I would buy get well soon balloons, like
happy graduation,
like the biggest ones. Yeah, like a huge balloon. Get well
Mazel
soon.
tov on your bar mitzvah.
Yes. Yeah. It's the boy, or
Yeah.
Why did you include it in that lie? You said I'm being called names. Murder in the 2nd degree. Everything wrong and why I keep putting off going to prison. Get it over with. Why, Brian? Why did you tell him anything about my case? He doesn't need to know what is happening ever or is going to.
And we know that Brian has told her at this point that he's getting teased. That's why they moved. So she's just in total denial about anything that is told to her about her son. I think, well, she doesn't care, but I think it's such a foreign concept to her that she could be hurt. Her actions have hurt others besides her victim. She just blanks it out, and it comes up with a different narrative of what the explanation is. No, it's Brian that's the problem.
Yeah, and even her victim had it coming. I mean,
yeah, I mean, he died on purpose.
Yeah, and she's the real victim there because, well,
like she said, or like they said in the interrogation, when she's like, there was enough space to get out, and she's like, or she said, there's enough space to get out. I gave him enough space. He could have gotten out. And they said, well, why didn't he?
If he could, why didn't he?
Yeah, if he could, why didn't he? And she might as well have just said he didn't want to on purpose. He wanted to,
stupid.
He wanted to get me all tied up in this shit.
Yeah, and again, there was a hole in the suitcase.
Yes.
This is our 13-year-old son. He knows nothing other than what you tell him. Now,
And we proved that wrong on the second stream that we did on Sarah, with the suitcase photos.
not an attorney.
Which I really wish the prosecution would have done, but I guess they wouldn't.
So many things, so many lost opportunities that I know they had. It's better this way, but it was so frustrating.
They couldn't, maybe they weren't, or they wouldn't, they couldn't have known where she was going to stop the zippers. And she kind of just threw in that, like, no, I never touched it afterwards, like at the tail end. So then you can't really present it at that point, but I would have had it ready to go. Be like, really? Is this where you left the zippers? Let's pull up Exhibit 2. Look at this photo here, ma'am. Where are the zippers?
So you have nothing to do anything about
Plus, they would have had to disclose them beforehand, so she would have had a lie made up. So that's probably why they didn't do it.
anything with my case other than a complete misunderstanding and ignorance. Because of you. Bad decisions. Divorce class you took stating you understand what to do with the other parent, no matter where they are. You didn't think thoughts or anything. Your goal was to worry him more about me, even more than he already is because of you. You don't know what I'm going through and how everything is much worse with your stupid decisions to tell him everything you don't know right now or at all. He's a 13-year-old child, not a think before you speak. Try to understand others' feelings and possible consequences, especially for a son. You. Stop. Help. Not hurt. Stop. You.
Well, that is rich, Sarah. Thinking of others is the one thing she does not do ever. And I mean, there's just so much.
Just reads all these caps with these like, stop, help, not hurt, stop, you. Like she's trying to train you. Like,
well, she could also be used to sending like telegrams or something. So maybe it's you, stop, help, not hurt, like Morse code. Like it's
maybe that's what it is.
Beep 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 beep. The new sentence. Oh, you didn't like that joke, Derek? I thought you would be well versed in 19th century communication forms. But
I'm still thinking about the fact that she said he's a 13-year-old child. Yet in like what was it, the third message she writes to him, she tells him man up.
Yeah. Well, he's a teenager. He's a man now, right? So,
but I don't know. I'm just here like thinking about that line stuck with me.
Yeah, that one is particularly abusive.
Evil. Yeah.
Yeah.
Polynomial purebred, $5. Crazy ideas. Redo hole in the bucket, but with Sarah and prosecutor Will J. There's a hole in the suitcase, dear Sarah, dear Sarah. There's a hole in the suitcase, dear Sarah, a hole.
February 10th, 2024, 11:31 a.m. Outgoing to Brian Boone. Subject, hot meals ×2. Coffee. No, please.
This wouldn't be asking for stuff, would it?
Were you able to take 5 minutes to order for birthday, Christmas, Valentine's Day? The officer said today is the cutoff if you weren't able.
Today is the cutoff if you weren't able. Plus, we know that she's been getting these meals because when her brother orders them and said it was at the limit, so that's how we know. That's what I thought the first time I saw that. Like there's a quota, you can only have 2 a week or something. And when her brother tried to order one, it said she was over her limit.
So she just wants to substitute her entire.
She just wants more. She just wants to stack them up.
Yep.
And she's too stupid to keep track of it. And so she comes up with a lie like, oh, they're doing some kind of crazy thing here. Like other people are ordering on her account for her. How are they doing it? Her account was negative. So whatever.
Please.
Oh, no, you don't need to have positive account for the hot meals. Remember?
Really?
It's a separate account. It's not through commissary.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like a vendor or something.
I care.
Please.
Yeah.
Also, please finally order me the coffee package. It changed names to order. I think it's Jumpin' Java. It's been a long time since it was ordered. Ordered just my hymnal from Amazon. 1 book, hot meals, coffee, hymnal.
So that is 4 things.
Yeah.
Sarah. Like,
and one of them costs like $600.
Yeah. 1 book.
And I won't bother you. And you know I've got a little while longer here. I'm trying. February.
How much longer? Life.
And she won't bother him. Can you imagine?
Yeah. Yeah, right. I mean, as we see in later messages, when Philip does order a hot or protein or something, she returns it. She doesn't like it. And she begs for the delicious delights.
Well, she wants him to change things out. And
yeah. I don't
Hold
like
on,
this.
She's asking for substitutions on these things?
Later, yeah, Philip orders some kind of protein thing or something, and maybe kind of seafood thing, and she goes, I'm not going to eat 90% of it, so I'm just going to return that one.
What
And
the?
she's CB, it's the family law book is $600.
I still can't. I'm still not. In my spirit isn't right with that. I just can't. I can't accept it that he bought that for her.
Powdered Dusty is the guy who donated all the memberships. He has some controversial topics and usually some idiotic guests, including myself sometimes. But
10th, 2024, 11:31 a.m. Outgoing.
oh, actually, I do have a question. So she went in and she was under 100 pounds, right? Because somebody in the comments said she weighed 140 when she went in.
No, that's just. I think that's what's on her driver's license.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen her. She was really skinny.
Yeah, but, and then consider the fact that she's not eating the prison food, but she's eating so much junk food. She gains weight in prison despite not eating the food.
Most people do, and they constantly complaining that they're, that. I mean, I think Letitia Stout did that too, but yeah.
Letitia Stout, what a monster!
Yes.
You're familiar with her, ex Derek, right?
No, I'm not.
That was well. Give him the 1 minute rundown, Suma.
She killed her stepson and then, lied and made up a million different stories.
Oh, that lady. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
It'd be like Lorne if he was trapped, like cornered for the murder. Because the dumbest part is she came up with the home invasion rapist as the second story.
Eduardo.
Eduardo.
And then there was
Peter Bissett is saying 140 pounds. I don't know.
I know, but I think they're wrong.
Maybe they meant 104. They got some dyslexia.
I think they use her license for it.
She doesn't look 140 pounds when she goes
when
in.
she got there, she was not 140 pounds.
Maybe soaking wet.
She was heavier, but like for years before. She was, before she stopped eating and just drank Woodbridge.
Yeah, Lorne did. So I was just telling that to my wife.
Yeah, you got cut.
Yeah, I was just today. I was driving with my wife somewhere, and I was saying how Lorne actually, the best part of his life was in prison. No smoking, no drinking. He was muscular. He was eating well. It was awesome life for him in prison.
Yeah.
Except for his cellmates or whatever, pretending to be gay and freaking him out.
Boone. Subject: I love you. Please answer your phone. I love you. Please answer your phone. Heart: I keep trying, but no answer. Love you. Heart. Smile. Smiley face.
All right, that's the end of the part 3. Let's bring up part 4.
11th, 2024, 9:58 a.m. Outgoing to Boone. Subject: Sunny day, Sunday scripture. Don't ever be afraid to shine. The sun isn't. It rises brightly ever. Light in the same way will do for you.
I forgot these are still cut off.
Shine brighter. Line your light, heart. Ye the light, heart. You are incredible and underestimating. To be beyond kind, sweet, and lovely.
I was telling Derek as well, once you get through like 3 hours of reading this and you go back to the beginning, you realize what was missing in there. So she would have, not necessarily on this one, but a lot of stuff with Brian. Maybe it kind of just fills itself in.
He the man that God means for you. Gave it to you as your mother.
So I think right here, she's like, the gift God gave you, me. Right?
Yep.
Remember that. I shine too.
How are you going to turn a message to your son about him being good and then say, I shine? What? Stop talking about yourself, you narcissist.
I shine as or because of where I am. I hope you do too. Every day, all day, all the... Keep shining. I hope I add shimmer to your shine. I love you. February 13th, 2024.
That's a good question.
10:16 a.m. Outgoing to Brian Boone. Subject. Add credits. Order hymnal. Coffee. The last time you added credits was 1/27/24. 17 days ago. Please add credits. Before all becoming COD, please purchase coffee for Valentine's Day. If you will not allow me to for self...
She's still going with that line. Just let me buy it for myself with your money.
Remember last year's? One small package. Please see reasons as above. One book. What is the status of Christmas gifts?
Oh, Jesus
When
Christ.
It doesn't end.
No.
No, it never ends. Never
It's
ends.
constant. Just does he read the? Like, I wonder if he. Well, he.
We had that guest. I think he's the lawyer or somebody at the lawyer's office is collecting him and just printing them out.
I mean, Philip actually, but yeah. I don't think he's.
Philip.
I don't think Brian is reading now.
Yeah, just does not end. Does not end. Building up a case.
This is how he wins, by annoying people until they give up.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
This is the perfect punishment for her to be cut off from society. Like, her one power, she has no longer, that she can't harass people into doing anything, which sucks, Sarah, that you never learned how to be nice to anyone or be a good person or somebody that somebody would want to help.
Any type of self-advocacy or, drive for herself. Like, it's other people have to do it for her. Oh my God.
Bro, there's hours more of this.
Scheduling video visit with son. It's the middle of February. Where's the confirmation number of the packages you ordered? Please make...
And then she's always about she can't look up the confirmation numbers, I assume, because they don't have internet, I would think, right? Or do they have internet?
No, they don't.
Or is there some kind of logging system, like if you're sending something to jail, you're supposed to enter the confirmation? I don't know. But I think the only reason she wants, assuming that's not it, the only reason she wants the confirmation numbers is because she thinks once he puts them in here, the made up number, because he didn't order it, then it's perjury and he's going to get the death penalty at the family law case, right? Like, why else does she need these confirmation numbers? She could do nothing with them. Nothing. It would be funnier if he just made up numbers, though, over the phone. Yeah, it's just for her proof.
Your son has his phone charged in with him for when I call. Simple request to enable my relationship, not hinder. Speaking to him, you know and understand the reasons I do not call to talk to you for a reason. Also, tomorrow is commissary. Please add funds so I can buy necessary supplies after you not providing for 3 weeks prior, and food food package I keep asking for, well over a year. You will not purchase from me for holidays and from son. Even after telling me you did, or this week. Being the 20th, just asking for coffee, which I can't buy from commissary, which is why I keep asking for the small coffee package to have. Please provide as you have failed to respond to any of my messages to date to avoid your name calling, lies, and anything because, quote, the judge is making you, end quote, but you're not. Even after I should have anything I want, but I don't.
I think right in there it says, even after the judge said I should have anything I want, which is very different than what he said. So it's a twisted worldview that her brain actually, because she believes this, don't you think? She in her brain believes that the judge has said this, because
Maybe.
Like, why else put it in here, right? I mean, unless you think she's going to fool Brian, but I think she actually believes it because of her.
I don't know, because the thing that made me think is that when she was talking about the bond to Philip, she preps him like, Cashman is going to tell you this and that and the other thing, but she's a liar. Like, she seems to understand what people are really going to say, but it doesn't faze her. She has, I think, an incredible ability to believe what she wants to believe. So it's possible that she does believe that, I guess.
Just like Lorne. And speaking of Lorne, we are at 87 viewers right now. So that's a nice twist. Huh, Derek? Nope, nothing.
Not listening to us.
I was on mute. No, last week we were doing pretty well too.
No, I'm saying 87 viewers. Lorne,
oh, shit.
87.
Oh, man, I didn't catch that.
Oh, what else do you see when you see the number 87? Lorne was 87 out of 87 students in his high school class. And we know that because he turned over the paperwork and it's in the probation analysis.
They're sending.
That was not the right one. Oh, well.
Booing?
That was not the right one.
Thank you. Please don't make me call you for added headache or added depression. Please cooperate. I'm still waiting for everything you were going to be and order everything. Last year, February 14th, 2024.
So she says she's waiting for everything despite never asking for anything. Clearly, she thinks nobody is paying attention to these as well or these will never be seen because it would be quite embarrassing.
I think that she thinks what she says makes everyone believe it. Like, that's because you choke me and I never asked for anything.
Right.
I guess this is why you're out on your boat trying to enjoy yourself thinking about Sarah Boone, because
she tells a different story to everyone.
Yeah.
And it's just the truth that she says. Polynomial I'm surprised she didn't get a free membership with the amount that she donates. But thank you. If anyone's interested in becoming a member, you can go ahead and click on join. I think we have the $1 a month as the Lornographers, or maybe I don't know. Boonographers it sucks that you can't make two things at the same price. So I think Boonographers is 2. I don't know.
It's more money than what he's making in real life for himself. That's for sure.
Yes.
Or 9:46 a.m. Outgoing to Brian Boone. Subject: add commissary. Order Hindle. Order coffee. Add commissary. Order Hindle. Order coffee. Also, what is the hot meal you supposedly ordered? The vendor said there is nothing under my name. Have you scheduled a Valentine's Day video visit? Do you not remember him telling you on Sunday? Why didn't you schedule? It was even his idea. Why aren't you going to try and contact Jim about my car?
What did you say?
I don't think it was son's idea.
It might have been his idea in terms of, hey, don't you want to have a visit with mommy? Don't you want to have a visit?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Sure, I'll have a visit. See, did you hear that, Brian? He wants to have a call with me.
He loves me.
He loves me. A boy loves nothing more than his mother. Yeah, it's just all the same shit here again.
If not, what is his phone number so I can call him myself? Where are son's Christmas?
Oh, that's what I was going to say. When she said the vendor said there's nothing under my name, right? So we know that she got in an argument earlier with the vendor. So it must have been this vendor, I assume. Or maybe, did she say she got in an argument with a vendor or an officer? She got in trouble with an officer for arguing with a vendor? Something like that? Does that sound vaguely familiar? Like way in the beginning of the messages when he didn't order like the very first time.
Yes, because he said he did, and then she insisted, and of course she was driving him crazy, and then it made her look bad, and she got a write-up or something because she was acting crazy.
Yes. So being that she would have been just as nasty and annoying to that vendor, do you think that this vendor, assuming it's the same delivery guy or somebody, like gets a little bit of joy every time, like, do you think he makes her stand there like, hold on, let me check, and he goes through each page knowing she's not there and then goes, yep, nothing again?
Yeah, I don't think they're going out of their way for her over there.
Gifts. When are you going to schedule our Christmas video visit? It's the middle of February, and now another holiday where I don't get to see him. Is this going to be like you told me for Christmas and was told I could see him? I need to communicate or enable my relationship with my son. Also, you take...
Hold on.
That's really cute.
There, I got the right sound effect that time.
Yeah, you did.
My high school had a mom prom where we took our moms. That was actually a lot of fun.
It was.
Yeah, I always wanted to. I hope they did that with my dad, but like not just my dad, but like a dad, where your dad takes you, but they never did that.
What happened during the slow dances, Eric?
There were no.
What didn't happen?
There was no dancing.
No.
So walk me through this. What happens at a mom prom?
So
I assume the moms all put it on.
Well, they're
organizing all the shit.
The school organized it.
Oh, okay.
The school organized it, and it was an all boys school. And so for mom prom, it was like you went with your mom, but it was only like a dinner. That was it. And so you and your friends and your mom's friends would all sort of sit together and talk. It was actually
cute.
It was actually fun.
Yeah.
We joked like mom prom was more fun than like our junior prom.
Did they have a dad dance with daddy daughter? Or
it's an all boys school.
All boys school.
Oh, that's right. Oh, okay. So that makes it simpler because I was thinking, would there be daughters with their moms? Okay, got it. Interesting.
Everything. You said, quote, because you can, end quote. Please communicate. Please cooperate. Please respond. February 14th.
That's what I was thinking.
12:45 p.m. Outgoing to Brian Boone. Subject, add commissary. February 16th.
That was good use of 50 cents.
2024, 9:53 a.m. Outgoing to Philip Paulson. Subject, happy birthday. Hope you have a very nice, relaxing, fun day. One day older and wiser than your annoying, low-life sister. Heart. Smile. It's your birthday. All day. Smiley face. In the received. Working on it now. February 18th, 2024, 10:04 a.m. Outgoing to Brian Boone. Subject. No hot meal again. Why do you keep lying? No hot meal again. Why do you keep lying? For months you've been saying this since October. They have no order in my name. Why do you keep lying and making me asking you and the vendor in front of everyone for the food you didn't order? You are such a despicable, lying, sad, poor person. No hot meal again. Why do you keep lying?
Why is person in quotes? Is he not an actual person?
Because he's not a human being. No.
He's not human.
No. Person.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she says low life without any sense of irony.
Yeah, low life.
Like you were stumbling drunk around your townhome complex nonstop.
Pre-murder, you were already a low life.
Right, low for a while.
Now you're in prison for the rest of your life. Yeah, to the suitcase with him.
Killed the man with a suitcase.
I just added fish in a bag soap to my Amazon cart.
Yeah, I mean it's cute. It is cute, but all right. I think we may have read this. Was this on SKR last night?
SKR. I only was in there for those couple minutes because I don't want his comments to infect my brain.
No, I know. I think it may have been because I only have to hear these things.
He looked like
until they sound familiar.
I think he was in early April, so I know I recorded through where he was saying, but I don't think he started in February. He did one a week ago. I saw that it was like 5 hours, which was super compilation, I think. So
yeah, he did talk about the fish soap, but I thought there was something else sound familiar, but it doesn't. I mean, they all sound familiar. She says the same thing over and over again.
Right.
And she talks about the fish soap nonstop for months, I think. She does not let go.
She put a fraction of effort into looking at her case.
Oh, yeah.
Realizing, all case president says I will be going forever, so I should take this deal, versus focusing on the stupid fish soap. And the hot meals.
Yeah. Right.
Delicious delights.
And the delicious delights. What she should have done is right away told Brian, as soon as she's locked up, sell the car, just put the money for my car on my account, please. Because I'm not, it's going to be out there. This trial is going to at least take a year or something to get in there. Even if she thinks she's going to be released, that's 4 years. However much you're going to spend on a paid lot, which isn't going to be cheap, right? And it's probably not going to work. And it's going to be worth 4 years less. So...
I mean, this is the kind of person when you break up with them, you give them everything they want, even if most of it is yours, and they still bother you.
Right.
Like there's no. She's not doing any compromising. She's not getting rid of her car. She's infuriated.
Doesn't have to compromise.
That's right.
That's her ultimate resource. Even though she has so little control over it, George would just be able to take it randomly all the time, according to Sarah.
February 18th. Job interviews foremost.
Yeah, for my son foremost, and for his domestic violence intervention class, where I would have to sit and wait for hours instead of just letting him take it or driving him or dropping him off.
She didn't take him because she was like, when he comes home from that class, I mean, she's not doing any of that. She's just a liar.
She reminds me so much of my narc, which is a terrifying realization for me. Oh. I see. You own a narcissist? Margarita? Just let it go. Get rid of it.
2024.
It's not so easy as you're seeing.
8:38 p.m. Outgoing to Boone. Subject: sunny day, Sunday scripture. You're the one in charge.
Oh, here, let's get some more love for your son.
I've come to the frightening conclusion. It is my personal approach that creates the climate. It is my daily possesses tremendous power to make life miserable or joyous. I can be an instrument of inspiration. I can humiliate or humor, hurt or heal. Besides.
Well, I've never heard her take a joke or say a joke. So she just humiliates people, tying them up or zipping them in a suitcase and mocking them would be hurt. She never healed anyone that I could see either. So this is, and she is definitely a total failure at de-escalation. She escalated her own crime into a murder.
Yeah.
Whether a crisis is escalated or de-escalated.
She escalated a game of hide and seek into a murder.
Right.
Well, I mean, that's
tag and seek. And the fact that she tells her brother, tag, you're it, twice in emails coming or messages coming up, not edited, but coming up. I'm just like, are you kidding me?
That and she writes too.
Read the room.
Yeah.
You should never say the word tag again.
Ever.
Sarah, even if you have a pillow and you want to take the tag off the pillow, you say, "What? I need to take this strip of paper off this pillow." Never say the word tag, because the last time you played tag, you killed the man.
Yeah. Only one of you walked away.
Yeah. Well, she didn't even walk; she stumbled away, kind of like crawled, like.
We treat as they are, we make them worse. If we treat people akin what they are capable of becoming. Johann Wolfgang somebody.
Derek, you read. Who is it?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
The only Johann and Wolfgangs I know are composers. And
yeah, same here.
What is she saying?
That whole first part was a quote.
Oh.
I'm actually looking it up as see if I can find out who it is.
No, it starts with a VO.
That makes sense because it's well written, right? Wait a minute.
Yeah, you can always tell when it's even if she didn't have the quotes in there, because it's a legible sentence. It doesn't give you a headache. Right. Wait.
Johann?
A YouTuber got Sarah's prison call logs, but now calls or messages. No, maybe you mean no calls or messages were available. Frowning face from January 2025 to April, I believe. No, it's look, Candace. It says Johann Wolfgang, and then it starts VO.
That's not what it says.
Or V.
It says something. It's by Haim Janot. I don't know where this Johann Wolfgang comes from.
Wolfgang Van Allen?
It's about
Van Allen would work. Right out, I think you guys got it. Search
Van Halen.
Wolfgang Van Halen. Johann Wolf, like the band Van Halen.
Van Halen.
Panama.
Yeah, I know Panama and Sure, I don't know. But
I'm not going to be dehumanized by you any longer. It's a choice. Your choice. You get your...
Really, Sarah? Your son is dehumanizing you. Oh my God.
I feel so sorry for that, for both of them, really. I mean, obviously, I don't know.
I hope she brings all this shit to the family case. Like, look at this, Your Honor. My son is dehumanizing me. I wrote it right here.
Yeah, it's in writing right here.
It's in writing.
We're talking in the comments about how, like, I mean, we want them to drag the suitcase out in that family court. Like,
oh, his lawyer should bring in all his documents.
I was just going to say that.
Like, get an exact same.
Yes, and then she's like, "Oh, very funny," and then he pretends like, "What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm what's the joke?" And she's like, "That's the suit. That looks like the suitcase I killed my ex-boyfriend in." And the judge is like, "What?"
Connect it? Maybe, I don't know.
Yes, whenever your father decides to order, it's the middle of February. I hope you enjoy your Valentine's Day card whenever it comes in the mail, and you would eventually check the mail. And I have no resources, family, or money.
You just said that to your son. I have no family.
What's wrong with that?
To your son.
What's wrong with that?
And one channel I've watched says that people, when they put out a list, they will put the most important thing to them last, because it's kind of like it's like if you're telling a trip and you're describing what you did, you say, "Oh, they had lots." I think the example he used was like, "Oh, we went to Jamaica for a week, and there was all you could eat buffet, and we went on this mountain biking trip, and then we swam with alligators." Right? Like that's the highest one, right? So for her, it's money. No resources, family, or money. Money is her most important aspect.
And really, resources and money are the same thing.
Yeah.
Or very similar, at least.
Yes. I mean, yeah, she has no money to get the resources.
Yep.
And she has no family. Son, my family is dead to me, son.
You have all and do nothing this year. Make a video visit after telling me you were going to. You're in any way. And after last year lying about making me a card.
Oh, drop it, Sarah.
Time.
Come on, Sarah.
Your father won't even let me have a hot meal. Ever. And keeps lying he did order.
We need 2 more on Suma's channel. 2 more. Get her to 1,000.
Wow.
You want to be a weatherman when you were younger? Here's your chance. About by you. Know that. You're the one in charge.
And this is a complete role reversal, right? When you're a parent, you are supposed to be the one in charge. So just blaming, I mean, it's Derek, help me explain this better. It's removing all responsibility from herself, right? If you can put it all on your son that, hey, the reason our relationship isn't great is because of you. I don't know.
It's pure abuse is what it is. She's abusing him.
Parentification? Is that a real word?
I don't know it.
Where is it?
Parentification.
Parentification? Parentification is a word. Yeah, they used it in the trial too, because that stupid moron of a therapist she had was saying that Sarah was parentified, whatever it is, with Brian and.
Huh.
Yeah.
We got it, Margarita. We got it. We figured it out.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't misspell it too.
Between the three of us, we could be.
Yeah, I mean, we're not geniuses either. So.
Yeah, and what is their goal? Like,
yeah, what is the end goal?
What is the goal? Like, he's not going to be able to give you anything monetarily.
Maybe he would go and complain to his dad.
It's just on principle. It's the same thing with her car, and her.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, I don't get it. Like, she would have been better off just not saying anything, and then after a year being like, I didn't know how to talk to you about it.
She would have been better off a lot of ways.
Yeah, exactly.
Taking the plea, for example. Even if all of this already happened. Like,
yes.
February 21st, 2024, 8:48 a.m. Outgoing to Brian Boone. Subject: Commissary today. Add funds. Don't wait all day with my 3 reminders throughout the day like last week, leaving me with 30 minutes left to order at 10 p.m. Commissary today. Add funds. Don't wait all day with my 3 reminders throughout the day like last week, leaving me with 30 minutes left to order at 10 p.m. February.
See, she kind of helps me out sometimes when she puts the exact same message in the title.
22nd, 2024, 9:43 p.m. Outgoing to Brian Boone. Subject, respond to message regarding son. I spoken to him on the phone finally, and he asked me about when. Himself, it's almost St. Patrick's Day, March.
Oh no, another holiday.
When having a video visit to open presents so he can show me other things. We don't want to wait another year like you are making us wait for said Christmas gifts, which aren't coming. You can also not say it is because I didn't tell you what time, as always, if you paid attention. Saturday, February 20.
Boom, gotcha. Caught you in another lie, Brian. She didn't tell you the time, so there's no way you could have known to schedule it.
24 at 1 p.m.
She's practicing for her cross-examination skills in her trial.
Whatever happened with the... anything at all? He had to open his card I was finally able to send after you made me wait a week for pen and paper, the next for envelopes, the next for stamps, and well after the month of the holiday. For him to open on the way.
And this is stupid as well. This shows a very poor lack of planning. When she bought the envelopes, why didn't she buy the stamps the same time? She knows she's going to be mailing these envelopes. So maybe did she not have enough money and then waiting for more money? Or like maybe buy less envelopes. Buy less envelopes so you can get more stamps. No, that's
she needs all the envelopes and all the stamps.
Yeah, I agree.
Home from school. Card opened by him I sent 2nd week of December after you told him you ordered the presents. You asked for the list I supplied December 6th, and I wanted to get to him and see him open with his presents. That's just sitting in the envelope now for ongoing Christmas presents. You are despicable. Respond.
Monster.
When do I get to have my presents coming?
Oh, shut
On the holidays, we have to do a Sarah Boone log that's just her with a flame for like 12 hours.
Yeah, no,
Christmas holiday music.
They have, Christmas, 12 hours of relaxing fireplace.
Right.
This will be 12 hours of relaxing Boone.
Growing up, Channel 11 used to do Pix. Channel 11 used to do it.
Yep.
When are you ordering coffee and food? You told me you were ordering for the coffee and the reset time for the quote, one hot meal, end quote, you ordered. I've been waiting for my orders for 2 weeks and the vendor keeps telling me there is no order for me. Why do you keep lying? What is the confirmation number? Respond. Schedule.
He doesn't respond. He's never responded.
It's only been a couple months, Brian. Or not Brian. Thanks, Derek. Now I'm going to call you Brian. Maybe Brian will start. Maybe he will respond this one time, right? So you don't know that he's not going to see this and have a change of heart. So I think the best plan of action is to continue sending these same messages over and over and over, because there is nothing I like more than getting a bunch of messages. Like, for instance, I broke up with a girl before I met my wife, 2009 or something, right? I went on the fishing trip, right? And when I came back to cell service, my phone literally blew up with like 20 messages, and they were not short messages. And I cannot tell you how excited I was to read them all. Now she was a nice person, right? So I'm not gonna throw in the bus, but I was just like, I do not want to read these. Why would you? You'd get like 2 sentences into this and be like,
why would you think someone would? But those people are doing it for their own. Like, this is like Sarah's diary. I always say it, and this nice girl who you went out with, she was just, at that point, she was just running on fumes. She was just doing it because she had to, for herself. That's my opinion.
Yeah, because rather than write it down, that list might get lost.
Someplace where you don't have to see it, or, know.
Show the world.
Yeah. just bombard you with, because then you're going to be like, oh, this is going to work out well.
Because she could have just written, you know what she could have done? Saved herself all this tracking time. Just wrote down the days when commissary was added, or the hot meals were ordered, or the Christmas gifts did arrive, because those only happen like one time, right? So you could say he only did it one time, and then you can look on the calendar. I was in there for 4 years, so he didn't do it all these other times. You don't need all the dates he didn't do it.
Just order finally. Act like a real man and a father. Stop being such a Brian and our son still.
I couldn't guess what the word is, but I assumed it was.
Oh yeah, you could guess that.
Yeah.
Loves me. Grow up. Get over it.
Get over it. I don't know why anyone would be jealous of their. I'm not.
Yeah, because you're a normal person.
Yeah, but why would you be jealous of? Okay, I guess so.
Yeah.
That just seems so foreign to me. Why would you be jealous that you like? If anything, you would actively encourage them.
Child to
yes,
have more than yes.
Please, can you love mom or dad just the same as you love me? So this isn't a weird dynamic on our vacation next week.
Yeah, and just for the
February 24th, 2024, 10:15 a.m. Outgoing to Brian Boone.
Yeah. That is a good point, Justice Smith. Act like a father, says the person in jail to the parent who has the kids 24/7.
Man up.
Man up.
Subject.
Stop being
No
such
video
a...
visit scheduled. See message 2/22/24, 9:43 p.m. There is no video visit scheduled for today with my son, for both our conversations and me telling you to schedule. And after you said you all have no plans this week, are you scheduling for tomorrow?
No.
Sunday, February 25th, 2024 at 1 p.m. We are both
Four-year
tired of waiting to
anniversary
see
of
each other.
George's death, actually.
Was it the 25th? Okay.
Well, it was the 24th that they showed up there.
Yeah. Okay,
So,
gotcha.
23rd or 24th, yeah. But that is not on her mind. She doesn't know that.
No, not at all.
That was minor inconvenience.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with her. Like, it wouldn't even... Why would you remember that?
Imagine if there was a call on that day. She's like, people are like, yeah, you must be feeling pretty down today. And she's like, why? What?
About what? What happened? Did someone die?
Well, she is feeling down. Yes, I am, because I'm incarcerated unfairly.
Absolutely, Tracy Bowser. Yeah, that would have been the next step. She says, nobody's going to pay for it. Don't worry. Yeah, just need your address. Well, the way she describes it in there, like, it's just a fake address is what... Is that what she says? Something like that. It's just a placeholder. I don't even need to be there. Like,
right.
Absolutely, you need to be there. And if the jail is reading these, there's no way you're getting a bond. Even if they allowed you to get a bond, you're like, I don't need to stay there or anything. That's the point of the address.
I hope her brother didn't feel bad at all.
No. I don't think she did. Or I don't think he did at all.
Yeah. Good.
He might have been shocked when he heard Patricia Cashman go, like, if she doesn't take this deal for 15 years, she's going to go away for life.
Yeah, that's not his problem. Yeah.
Right. But at some point, I think also, no matter how much you don't like your sibling or something, well, actually, no. With Sarah, it'd be like, this is the perfect solution for everyone. She stays away forever.
She had an opportunity, she did not take it. So.
Mm-hmm.
Because you are making us wait for things that aren't coming. It's ongoing March. What is the confirmation number of the orders? You've told me you ordered ongoing 3 weeks now. When our son's Christmas gifts coming? It's ongoing March. When am I going to be permitted to see my son open his Christmas gifts? It's ongoing March. When are you going to order requested coffee? You said you ordered now for 4 months. Is unfair and wrong. You keep lying to me and stopping me and hindering our relationship daily. It is unfair and wrong. You keep lying and hindering my, quote, life in jail by withholding owed funds to purchase anything needed. It is unfair to me and stopping me from fully being able to utilize my, quote, time by making me ask repeatedly for months and years asking for the same things.
Why is time in quotes? It is time. I don't understand her use of quotes.
It might be like how Lorne uses quotes.
Yeah, Lorne uses quotes better.
Better. Oh, God. That's saying a lot.
I didn't mean better, but like his quotes are inadvertently more accurate, right? Because when he puts these names in quotes because they don't exist, like there's an accurate point out of Todd, right? Because there is no Todd. That is accurate.
Right. Yeah.
Time
this
is a
I don't
thing.
get. I don't even know what I can't even glean what she might be meaning. Like it's not really time because she's actually doing time.
I think she thinks that when she's trying to take the position, like, you think I have all this free time in here.
Yeah. But meanwhile, when she was at one of her hearings, she says that the one about Patricia Cashman, she says that, and she doesn't want to waste my time or whatever, which being incarcerated, I have something. I don't know how she says it.
Yeah. She says it in her Sarah way. Yep.
Yeah. Like it's wrong. But
like,
what she's saying is I got nothing but time. But every other place she's like, don't, just because I'm incarcerated, you have to respect my whatever schedule, and she's got things to do.
It makes no difference. It makes no difference that I'm in here. I want my son in here on a bunk next to me. He should be in here anyway, serving at least 6 months for dehumanizing me.
Right.
Yeah.
Including for the scheduled video visit. And after your acknowledgement that you are supposed to be doing this, I'm requesting on the recorded phone statement you're, quote, only doing it, but you're not in anything, including...
Yeah, she thinks she's bringing out the big guns here. It's recorded, Brian.
And most important, enabling a relationship with my son. I am unable to see because of your active decision to deny me and everything. Please cooperate. Stop making my son feel hopeless with her and actively and forever being a major part of his life.
I want to know, I wish I had the rest of this sentence. With her. Like, who could she be talking about? Another her? There was only men usually in this story. I don't know.
She's talking about herself in the third person?
Possibly. Most likely. Mostly.
Stop lying. Stop lying about everything.
Are you reading ahead, X-Jector? Or Derek?
Am I reading ahead?
Yeah. What's the next thing she's going to bring up? Don't read ahead.
Dude, Christmas gifts. If I'm not reading ahead, I'm not looking at the screen at all.
Okay.
Christmas gifts is what I bet is coming up.
And what else? That's right. What Christmas gifts is coming up?
Christmas gifts, food, Valentine's Day.
You missed one, but it was a pretty good guess.
Please send a text or try to call Jim this week since you keep telling me continuously not to worry about.
Jim. Call Jim about the car.
What
were you going to say, Suma?
Nothing.
Okay.
How could I forget?
Please provide the phone number for Jim if you keep refusing.
Jim has moved and changed his number if he has any sense about him.
Jim is in Yemen now.
Yeah.
He's in Yemen.
That's like Chandler and Friends.
Yeah, exactly. One Yemen Road, Yemen.
And good on Brian for not giving it, knowing that Jim would just be harassed by her. Yeah. So, plus the car's gone. So
Brian must be so like, he must just have pangs where he will come back to him and he's like, I can't believe all the shit I put up with for so long, like.
Right.
Once you see it clearly, it's like.
It must have been incredibly validating for him as well. Like, because like I've talked about my ex company that I worked at, which is now, well, whatever. I won't say anything more. I worked there for 15 years and I worked my way up and became head of accounting, right? And I would tell people, you don't believe what goes on here. Like, this is the worst run company you should teach a course on the worst run business ever. And it was this company. And people would say, oh, it's always greener on the other side. The grass is always, so then I'd sit there and I'd be like, yeah. And I'd sit there and I'm like, well, maybe maybe I guess it's not that bad. Like other people, yeah, okay, maybe it's not, but it was that bad. We got Bitcoin ransomed twice. Like when they lock up your files, it happened twice. How do you let it happen twice?
Well, I mean, didn't Ted Bundy escape 3 times?
Yeah.
Did he really?
Yeah.
From jail, from prison?
Correct. From jail.
Whoa.
Yeah. And one of the times he was at large for like 3 years, and he did a lot of damage.
Yeah, he escaped out of Colorado and then killed somebody in Florida, or he escaped out of Florida and killed somebody in Florida. Multiple people. But yeah, so I mean, it's got to be incredibly validating for Brian to know that this woman is a nightmare, or believe it is, and then everyone goes like, every marriage has its problem. Like, no.
Yeah, I wonder though, if people were really saying that to him, if it was more the other way around, where he was like, well, she's the kid's mom, you know, like, and people were like, just, you know, you gotta like try to figure something. I don't know.
Imagine
trying to figure out something.
Going to marriage counseling with it, and then he's sitting there, he's like, she just repeats the same things over and over until you give in. She's like, well, that sounds like she wants to communicate. So Sarah, and then after like the first session, like, I can't help you people. Like, Sarah, you're awful. So seeing everyone have the same reaction to Sarah must be very nice for Brian.
Maybe.
Before innumerable times, this is important. You have to cooperate. Please schedule. Please stop lying. Please let me see my son open and enjoy my Christmas presents. Please let me have coffee. Please respond. Please cooperate. Please enable. Please stop lying. February 24th, 2024, 10:27 a.m. Outgoing to Philip Paulson. Subject, hi. Just wanted you to know I was thinking about you and love very much. So I wanted to check in with you. I'm tired of doing chores for credit. Card?
So she's complaining about doing any work for anything.
So you mean work?
Yes, work.
She was going to work herself to death on the outside.
Yes, she would have worked herself to death on the outside, but she hates doing chores. I thought she loved cleaning. She was always cleaning that townhome with George.
Yeah.
That jail should have been spotless. With the amount that she cleaned. Wait, okay. I backed up too far. Oh, there we go.
24, 10:27 a.m. Outgoing to
I backed
Philip
it. Whatever.
Paulson. Subject, hi. Just wanted you to know I was thinking about you and love very much. So I wanted to check in with you. I'm tired of doing chores for credit. Card? I've been working with my rulebook daily. You would be very progress. Thank you. I hope you are smiling and feeling well. Please. Love you. Send pictures when you can and said you were going to this weekend. Remember, 5 pics per envelope. No more sendbacks. Get me to smile too. Talk to you later. Flat face. February 25th, 2024. 1:37 p.m. Outgoing to Brian Boone.
It's like post-traumatic flashback.
I'm not looking at the screen. I'm not. But I could feel Christmas presents. I'm looking at my phone. I'm not looking at the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's fun.
I'm feeling Christmas presents. Am I right?
Yeah, of course.
We're already at the end of February, so of course she's still talking about Christmas.
And I sent something to you in the back chat if you didn't see it. Yeah. Here we go.
Subject, phone call confirmation. For our phone call this morning, after you not responding to any of my messages about anything, you stated the following. You have not scheduled a video visit for Valentine's Day.
Uh-oh, my background disappeared.
Or other for a regular or Christmas visit. See prior messages requesting such video visit. Do not use that as an excuse, as you have many times previously. You, present still to date, end quote, should this week, end quote. You've been telling me for weeks and it has turned into months. I gave you his list from me December 6th last year when you ordered yours for him. It's ongoing March. You have not ordered a single thing because, quote, you've been busy, end quote. But you keep telling me you did, and I keep asking because you did not order Christmas presents from me after you repeatedly kept telling me you did. Nothing has been received. Nothing came today. Another week. You are going to send a message. Numbers for the following you are going to finally order today.
So she's not asking anymore, folks. She is now taking charge.
No more Mr. Nice Guy.
No. She's dangled the carrot too long. Now it's time for the stick.
She's tired of being the one who's always kicked around and pushed around.
Time for the suitcase.
I'm not going to take it anymore.
Yeah, it's enough, you know.
You are going to finally order today. This is what you're doing now.
Finish last.
All right, Sarah, let's hear what you're going to ask for.
Hot meals, burger and wings meal.
Pick someone
2,
disabled dog.
coffee package. Jumpin' Java food package. You stated previously you were going to order, and I would like also, especially, received Valentine's Day most recent, and my son wants to send me. You keep telling me you've ordered this or are going to since December 6th of 2023.
Sarah, let me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You already listed December 6th 9 lines above this. And these aren't even regular size sentences because it's all kind of squished. You said it 2 sentences ago. You're repeating yourself just in the messages.
Cannot be overstated.
Oh my God. Yep, Helen and Keller, the poor dogs. Do you think he took care of the dogs?
Oh yeah.
Brian?
Oh no. Those dogs were adopted by someone else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And the dogs were never happier. So everyone has a happy ending.
God. Yeah.
Except for George.
George not so happy.
Yeah, poor George.
Poor George.
You even took the time to look up for me on the internet while we were on the phone. Please order. Just the hymnal is all I'm asking for. You are...
What about all the shit you just listed off? She just, like, five rows up. How does somebody lie to themselves like this and think that they're fooling anyone? Jesus.
This is the problem.
The hymnal is all I'm asking for it. No, it isn't.
No. And then I won't bother you anymore. Just give me the following things and then I'm out of your hair.
Just like when Philip finally caves and orders the food package. Oh, I don't want that one. Yeah. I wanted the one with the delectable delights.
I don't think, I mean, this went on for like, Brian's done now, right? And she should know that.
I mean, he's not answering at all, right? And
right.
No,
and there's been legal, like she's been told that.
Yes.
Yeah.
But she's still talking to him on the phone, harassing him. Even though she doesn't, that's the last thing in the world she wants to do. She still manages to call him all the time.
It's not her way. Do you think she wants to talk to him and harass? She has no choice.
Yeah. And she doesn't want to talk to him. And yet he's always hanging up on her. Like, that's kind of weird. Right.
Yeah.
Was to schedule a video visit with my son for the upcoming weekend, hoping Christmas presents arrive. Schedule one anyway. 12:30, whatever day. 12:30. Please don't wait, as you have many times previously, and we've been unable to see each other. It takes 5 minutes you can do from your phone while outside smoking or having a drink. And do not forget, which is your usual go-to excuse for not scheduling. You need to make sure he keeps his phone with so I can speak to him after trying 8 times over the weekend. You need to enable our phone call. I wait your highly anticipated, promised messages and promised orders. You stated you're going to...
That feels like sarcasm. I feel like she doesn't believe that it's going to happen. I don't know.
Just don't understand. Why does she have to speak? I mean, I know she doesn't, but like, what, how could she even... I mean, she's locked up. All she should try to do is speak to her son when, you know, I mean, now he doesn't want to at all, but every once in a while and keep it positive. She's not going to tell him.
You're going to need character witnesses, Sarah. And, you know, big surprise, no one that knew you on the outside spoke for you. Right. Only the people that were trapped with you.
Yeah.
And somehow they still said good things about you, probably because they weren't there long enough because they got out.
They weren't geniuses either.
If they had spent the full 4 years, they would have been like, hang this bitch. Like,
I don't know what that was. I'll never understand a lot of this, but you know.
I don't know.
Send this message. Arrival of his Christmas presents and confirmation of our highly anticipated, or without. We want to see each other. Thank you for your cooperation. This is just another, quote, week of waiting for everything. For everything still.
And I refuse to believe that if her son was actually asking for a video visit, that Brian would have turned it down. I don't. Maybe after a couple.
Him say no.
Well, after the first one goes horribly, then you go, no, we're not doing that because that's gonna, that just is not good for you mentally, right?
Yeah, only to prevent the trauma of having to talk to her.
Right. But I mean, if you genuinely asked, I think you do one visit at least. But I don't think her son ever asked.
No.
Because that's all it would take, one visit, and then she's on there and like, you make me feel miserable. You know how badly you make me feel.
February 11th.
What?
2024.
Dang it. They need a hotkey button for play on this thing. Or was that it? Oh, I guess that was it.
I wait your highly anticipated.
Yeah, that's it.
Promised messages and promised orders. You stated you were going to send this message, arrival of his Christmas presents, and confirmation of our highly anticipated, or without. We want to see each other. Thank you for your cooperation. This is just another, quote, week of waiting for everything. For everything still.
All right, that's the end of the edited material. We will have more next week that's recorded. I just have to edit it. But now we go into part 2 of the stream. We are going to do a Lorne Armstrong. We're starting to go through the Casey Morrow, Casey 3 chronological calls. If you are not familiar with Lorne, there's 100 people in here. Come on over. I just put the link in there. You gotta, if you think Sarah,
he's fun to laugh at. He's horrible.
So funny to listen to. And we get the calls, and this is, the 200th catfish. But I mean, the more you've learned about Lorne, the funnier it gets, because the more you see that he does it over and over. So it gets funnier. It doesn't get like, I've heard this before, a repeat like with Sarah. It gets funnier because you're like, I can't believe he's doing this again.
Yeah, there's a repetition, but it's funny.
Yeah.
Hello Baby is already out. She's like, see you later. I didn't read the first part of it.
She said, I got to come back and replay.
Yeah, she might be busy. I mean, it's fine.
Okay, so we're going to start with Casey Call 1. I assume you have it downloaded, Dexter? Okay, you're all set. So we will end this stream with a little outro. It should redirect you all to the next stream, but if it does not, go ahead and click on the link. I've got it pinned at the top, or I just put it in the comments below, or in here somewhere. And I hope to see you all there. And for the replay crew, thanks a lot. Hey, did we get Suma to 1,000?
Almost.
We're at 999. 999.
Oh, really?
Somebody go. Somebody subscribe to Suma. There's got to be somebody here.
It'll happen. It'll happen.
This just feels so.
It'll make it so much sweeter.
I'll get them. Don't you worry. And they're gonna.
Okay. All right. Well,
before the night is over, if I have to get Lorne to subscribe,
Yeah.
that'll be pretty easy. I hope.
Yeah, you have a vagina. He'll be all in.
Yeah. Send him a picture of my hand. Finished.
Oh, hold on. Octo just said she
Oh.
subscribed.
Oh,
and Water Buffalo.
Oh, you're at 1,000. Yay!
Nice.
Oh.
I'm not ready to see.
Thanks, guys.
It's supposed to be 13.
She's done.
No.
Thanks, Water Buffalo. Yeah, man. My mother's going to be so happy.
Oh, that's a good one.
You sound so sweet.
No Meowtastic?
Oh, yeah. We do
we
that.
got it. Yeah, we do need that.
I mean...
Now, Costa. Outstanding. Meowsing.
All right.
Thank you.
We will see everyone at the Lorne stream. Enjoy this little outro. I don't even know what I put as the outro. I think it's just me talking. And Suma and Derek, join me on the other stream. Okay. Yeah. I love you. she?
He's told me for months he's ordered off fee. I'm in the negative $49.25. Anyways. And I need stamps. He won't give me because he knows the paperwork is about him to the judge. 100 times now, just to tell me you will or you should be able or it's coming or you did or you're going to or sometime this week or whatever million reasons you give me.
Jesus.
Once more into the fray. Hey Vasquez, have you ever been mistaken for a man? No. Have you?
Ooh. I'm always making lists. Probably why Steven Spielberg cast me as Oscar Schindler. I said, Steven, I make lists all the time. Tell me some good things about Tom Ripley. Tom is talented. Tom is tender. Tom is crushing me. Tom is crushing me. Tom, you're crushing me. That's great. Why'd you just put her in charge? I'm so round me, so shining all around. I'm round me, with round me, or it to me. Till then, I'll just be round me, with round me, or it to me. I'm so round me.